In keeping with the conventions, I do not propose to make any announcements regarding changes in the tax laws. However, the current economic situation demands some interventions that cannot wait for the regular budget. In particular, the manufacturing sector needs an immediate boost. Hence, I propose the following changes in some indirect tax rates. To stimulate growth in the capital goods and consumer non-durables, I propose to reduce the excise duty from 12% to 10% on all goods falling under Chapter 84 and Chapter 85 of the Schedule to the Central Excise Tariff Act for the period up to 30/6/2014. The rates can be reviewed at the time of the regular budget. To give relief to the automobile industry, which is registering unprecedented negative growth, I propose to reduce excise duty as follows for the period up to 30/6/2014. Small cars, motorcycles, scooters and commercial vehicles from 12% to 8%. SUVs from 30% to 24%. Large and mid-segment cars from 27 or 24% to 24 or 20%. Consequently, I propose to make appropriate reductions in excise duty on chassis and trailers. The rates can be reviewed at the time of the regular budget. To encourage domestic production of mobile handsets, which has declined, and reduce the dependence on imports, which have increased, I propose to restructure the excise duties for all categories of mobile handsets. The rates will be 6% with send-back credit or 1% without send-back credit. To encourage domestic production of soaps and oleochemicals, I propose to rationalize the customs duty structure on non-edible grade industrial oils and its fractions, fatty acids and fatty alcohols at 7.5%. To encourage domestic production of specified road construction machinery, I propose to withdraw the exemption from CVD on similar imported machinery. To encourage indigenous production of security paper for printing currency notes, I propose to provide a concessional customs duty of 5% on capital goods imported with a banknote paper mill India Private Limited. I also propose to give relief from service tax in two cases. By virtue of the definition of agricultural produce in Finance Act 2012, read with a negative list, storage or warehousing of paddy was excluded from the levy of service tax. Rice was not. This distinction is somewhat artificial. Hence, I propose to exempt loading, unloading, packing, storage and warehousing of rice from service tax. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has requested that services provided by cord blood banks are also healthcare services and should be exempt from service tax. I propose to accept the request.